कोर्टाच्या आदेशानुसार 3 चिन्ह दिलेली आहेत. आता ही चिन्ह मी आपल्यासमोर दाखवतोय. एक आहे त्रिशूळ, दुसरा आहे उगवता सूर्य आणि तिसरा आहे धगधगती मशाल. त्यातलं पहिलं नाव आहे शिवसेना बाळासाहेब ठाकरे, दुसरं नाव आहे शिवसेना बाळासाहेब प्रबोधनकार ठाकरे आणि तिसरं आहे शिवसेना उद्धव बाळासाहेब ठाकरे.
ठाकरे जी की शिवसेना ने सब खो दिया. पहले हिंदुत्व, फिर सरकार, उसके बाद में सिंबल, अब नाम भी गया.
The factional feud between the two warring factions of the Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray, continues, and the war of words only escalating as the deadline for them to put their proposals through to the Election Commission is ending this afternoon. Breaking news now coming in, and the Sena mouthpiece Saamana has called Chief Minister Eknath Shinde a devil which hasn't been seen in the last 5,000 years. They've compared Eknath Shinde with Afzal Khan, the Mughal Sardar who wanted to kill Shivaji Maharaj. In the op-ed, in the editorial, in Saamana, which is the mouthpiece of the Shiv Sena, mouthpiece of the Uddhav Thackeray camp now, potshots being taken at Eknath Shinde. The editorial going on to say that Eknath Shinde will not even get a place in hell. Some strong words coming to the fore as far as the factional feud is concerned between Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray over the symbol and the party name. This comes after the Election Commission froze the name and the logo and asked both parties to stop using them. Both factions have now been asked to submit their proposals for the symbol and for the name by this afternoon, based on which decision will be taken by the poll panel. But war of words there only escalating. Preeti Sompura, my colleague, now joins us for more on this. Preeti, as far as the editorial in Saamana is concerned, it's known to not mince any words, and this time the Saamana's target is Eknath Shinde.
Saamana today's editorial drafted on the Maharashtra Chief Minister's Eknath Shinde clearly says that whatever has not happened in the last 5,000 years in Maharashtra, this has happened when Maharashtra Chief Minister did take oath with the BJP. And in today's Saamana, he has also clearly mentioned that whatever Chief Minister has done, Eknath Shinde has broken his faith and now he has joined behind with the Delhi people. So today's Saamana criticized the Maharashtra Chief Minister's Eknath Shinde stand on this, and clearly the Saamana says that in last history of the Maharashtra, this did not happen in the state.
Right, Preeti, thank you so much for getting us the very latest. Siddhant and Mihir, my colleagues, also join us for more on this, because the factional feud is only escalating. It's not just this particular op-ed or the editorial that has come to the fore in Saamana, but we have seen the kind of potshots that were taken by Uddhav Thackeray when he addressed live yesterday evening as well. And he minced no words when he was taking on Eknath Shinde for breaking the party, for breaking a family. And Mihir, that's exactly what the Uddhav camp is going for, that the real legacy, the family of Balasaheb Thackeray, the foundation that was led by the Thackerays, will have to stay with the Thackerays, and Eknath Shinde cannot be the heir apparent as he likes to claim.
Absolutely, and that's what Uddhav Thackeray said during his address. He said it was fine till the time he wanted the chief ministership, but things have gone way far ahead, and that is something the Shiv Sena cannot take at this point. He was indicating the fact that the Eknath Shinde faction now eyeing the symbol as well as the name of Shiv Sena, and that is something because of which we are seeing these strong words coming in Saamana. In fact, yesterday itself during his address, he reiterated and also tried to warn Eknath Shinde faction that they are being used by the BJP for their own benefit, and that will actually finish the Shiv Sena. That is something they need to consider at this point, and if that is something they want, then only God can help them. But in today's Saamana, the Saamana editorial has used very strong words and direct attack at Eknath Shinde, something they have refrained from in the past, but today things are different. The party symbol as well as the name has been frozen by the Election Commission, so none of the factions can use it, and that's why this kind of anger that we are seeing in the Saamana mouthpiece with this particular article, which says that in the last 56 years, what evil political parties could not do to Shiv Sena is something what Eknath Shinde has done. In fact, he's being compared to Afzal Khan, and it goes on to say attempts by the Election Commission to attack Shiv Sena's existence will be filled with a crooked smile like the villainous Afzal Khan waving his beard, clearly indicating and hitting out at Eknath Shinde. In fact, goes on to even attack the faction of the entire Eknath Shinde faction. In fact, the other leaders who have sided with him and compared them to Aurangzeb's wicked smile.
Right.
It goes on to say even Aurangzeb's wicked smile will pale in front of these children who have sold their self-respect in bargain of Chief Minister's post and a new
So absolutely a no-holds-barred attack coming to the fore against the Chief Minister of the state. Let's listen in to what Deepak Kesarkar, a minister, MLA from the Shinde camp, had to say.
Kishori Pednekar just said traitor has sold their mother and we are here to see our mothers. What will you do?
This kind of language would have been never tolerated if had Bahasaheb been there, because he used to respect the woman and the culture of Maharashtra. I am really surprised how a person like Kishori Pednekar say those words, because as you know, Shiv Sena, they say that they are the real Shiv Sena, but actually all the majority is with us. That's why they delayed the process. 4 times the dates were given by the Election Commission. They were not present, they didn't present their proofs, and they asked for another date. So it were delaying practices so that their symbol should be freeze and that should not come to us. That was their strategy. And they are trying to create a sympathy for them, which is absolutely wrong.
Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray faction has given the symbol. What is your reaction? Uddhav Thackeray faction has given the symbol.
That means that they were prepared for this. They have not consulted anybody. 8 o'clock the result came. Morning their letter was ready. Whereas we are the real claimants of bow and arrow, because we are the real Shiv Sena. That we were hurt the most. We have not yet given our letter to the Election Commission, which symbol we want.